Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to 50 US state facts by a very small channel. For some reason on my YouTube feed, I've been getting suggested videos from a lot of tiny channels. I don't know why, but I mean, I'm down to react to them. They've been popping up so much, I thought, why not? This is the sort of video that I would usually react to, and yeah, it is a very small channel, but if you enjoy the video, obviously you can go and, I guess, subscribe to this guy's channel. Links will be in the description to his video and to his channel. That would be cool, because I know I used to react to a lot of smaller creators, and sometimes I help them quite a bit, and like people would go over and watch their videos and stuff. But yeah, I like these sorts of topics. That's the sort of reactions that I used to do quite a lot, and we're just going to check this out. 50 US state facts. It should be fun, and yeah, links will be in the description to his video. Let's jump into this.
We're going to be going through 50 fun facts about the 50 states in America in order of when they became a state.
Loud.
Let's begin. Delaware is where we'll start. It has only 3 counties, the smallest number of counties than any of the other states. Kennett Square, Pennsylvania is the mushroom capital of the world. It produces 1 million pounds of mushrooms each year.
Oh, no thank you. Mushroom capital of the world. Wait, how many does it produce?
It produces 1 million pounds of mushrooms each year and has an annual mushroom festival.
Oh,
New Jersey
what?
has a spoon museum containing over 5,400.
These are actually kind of cool, though. You got a bird carved into your spoon. That is so cool. What the fuck? I never thought I'd be so amazed by a spoon. What is the coolest spoon here? This one's quite cool, to be fair. Here, I don't know. They're all pretty cool.
Spoons, and this can be found at Lambert Castle. In 1945, Georgia became the first state to lower the legal voting age from 21 to 18. Many inventions have been invented in Connecticut, like anesthesia in 1844, the can opener in 1858, lollipops in 1908, and the Polaroid camera in 1948. In Massachusetts, it's illegal to have a gorilla in the backseat of your car. 16 of the 23 Maryland counties border on tidal water. The combined length of tidal shoreline, including islands, is 4,431 miles. Just outside the city of Charleston, South Carolina, resides one of the country's oldest living trees, the Angel Oak, and this is located on John.
Bro, this looks like it's from War of the Worlds. It looks like an alien. This tree is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Craziest tree I've ever seen. It's like living a life of its own. That is so... Yeah, I can imagine this being like in like War of the Worlds or something like that.
John's Island, and this oak is estimated to be around 500 years old. It stands at a height of 66.5 feet, and the limbs of this tree expand more than 187 feet. New Hampshire has 1,300 lakes or ponds, and about 40 rivers, with a total mileage of about 41,800 miles. One of Virginia's top natural resources is its forest, which covers 62% of the state. Virginia profits by selling timber, which generates about $17 billion each year. The region is also known for mining coal.
62,000% of the state is woodland. That is pretty wild. 60, like that. I don't know how many people live there, but do people live in the foresty areas? I guess there's a lot of homes built in the foresty areas. That would make sense.
New York is nicknamed the Empire State, and this is due because there is a rumor that George Washington himself called New York the seat of the empire. The pine tree is the state tree of North Carolina. Rhode Island is the smallest state in the United States, and it was the last state of the original 13 colonies to be considered.
Bro, this place looks like paradise.
A U.S. state. Before joining the Union, Vermont was originally called New Connecticut. In Kentucky, Post-it notes were invented there. The birthplace of country music is in Tennessee.
What? Post-it notes were created in Kentucky. Wait, you said Kentucky, right?
There. The Kentucky Post-it notes were invented there. The birthplace of country music is in Tennessee, but it's not in Nashville. It's in Bristol. 7 United States presidents were born in Ohio: Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Harrison, McKinley, Taft, and Harding. In Louisiana, any reptiles must be at least 200 feet away from any Mardi Gras parade. Indiana is the first state to have a chapel in its state capital. In 1964, the first human lung transplant was successfully accomplished at the University of Mississippi.
Wait, human lung transplant? That's a thing? Have I missed something out? Wait, people, you can do heart transplants now, so of course it is, but how does it actually work? Because obviously, I guess people can live with one lung. So if someone or even someone's passed away and then they use their lung, can you live with one lung? I assume you can. God, it's so confusing to me, but that's pretty incredible though. It's the first one was here in this place.
Human lung transplant was successfully accomplished at the University of Mississippi Medical Center. Illinois was the first state to ratify the 13th Amendment, and this abolished slavery for good in Illinois in 1865. In Alabama, the governor, George C. Wallace, served 4 terms in office instead of the typical 2. Maine has 65 lighthouses along its rocky shores throughout the state. The Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri is the tallest man-made monument in the United States. At 630 feet, it is
What
more
the
than
hell?
twice the height of the Statue of Liberty. Arkansas is the only
Wow.
U.S. state where you can actively mine diamonds. And yes, you yourself can do it if you have a few dollars to cough up to enter the diamond mine. Now, warning, if you go during the summer, I know from experience, it can be very, very hot. So bring water. Michigan is bigger than the United Kingdom. Its population is only 15% of what the UK's is. On January 5th, 2022, a Florida man chased two people and threatened them with a knife, and he was riding an electric scooter. Texas is the only state to be admitted to the United States through a
What?
treaty.
Florida just gets done dirty all the time. The fact for Florida is it's just a Florida man.
22, a Florida man chased two people and threatened them with a knife, and he was riding an electric scooter. Texas is the only state to be admitted to the United States through a treaty instead of territorial annexation. Iowa is the largest producer of pork, corn, and eggs in the whole nation. Wisconsin was
What
the
the hell?
30th state to be admitted to the Union on May 29th, 1848. The Egg McMuffin is originally from California, so thanks, I guess.
Shout out for
Water
you.
skiing was invented in Minnesota
Banging.
in 1922. In 1854, a coin toss decided the fate of Oregon. The fate was whether Portland would be named Portland or Boston. I think we know what happened. The University of Kansas discovered helium exists. And guess what? It's a non-renewable resources. And guess what? Humanity has used up most of it. The first Mother's
Have
Day
we?
was observed.
And we're
in
wasting it on balloons and stuff. We're wasting it on helium balloons and to make our voices sound funny. Fuck's
Church in
sake.
Grafton, West Virginia on May 10th, 1908. Nevada is the 7th largest state in America with 110,577 square miles of territory. The largest weight room in America can be found at the University of Nebraska, and this single room is 3/4 of an acre. 75% of all land in America that
How is it so big? I want to see more of the room. This doesn't do it justice. It's acres long.
and this single room is 3/4 of an acre. 75% of all land in America that has an altitude of over 10,000 feet can be found in Colorado. Lewis and Clark, yes, those famous explorers, spent more time in North Dakota than any other place on their great expedition. South Dakota has less than 900,000 people occupying it, and that makes it the 46th most populated state in America. The largest snowflake ever was found in Montana, and it had a diameter of 15 inches. Washington has 186 named glaciers that are found.
Well, I was just daydreaming. This was a real. See, this is actually what they look like from the microscope. I always just thought it was just one of those sort of cartoony sort of things, but it is.
Africa. The largest snowflake ever was found in Montana, and it had a diameter of 15 inches.
Flipping hell, that's massive. You can actually properly see it.
Washington has 186 named glaciers that are found in the state, and these are primarily in Cascade and Olympic Mountain ranges. Idaho is responsible for the sales of 70% of trout in America. The official state motto of Wyoming is equal rights, and that's held tightly in the state since it was the first state to grant women's suffrage. Utah is the only
Damn.
state with parts of a national forest in every single one of its counties. Oklahoma has no national parks. The very first atomic bomb was exploded in New Mexico on July 16, 1945. Her name was Trinity. You can go to this national historic site. The lowest altitude you can
Would
get
you
to
wanna
in
go?
Arizona
Would you want to go? Surely you have the chances of getting something.
is at 70 feet. And this can be found at a point on the Colorado River. The lowest altitude you can get to in Arizona is at 70 feet. And this can be found at a point on the Colorado River. Alaska is bigger than the second, third, and fourth largest states combined, which means it is bigger than the combination of Texas, California, and Montana. Wow. Before America stepped into Hawaii, it actually was ruled by a monarchy with a series of kings or queens ruling over the people. And that is the end of this video. It's an awesome video. Please like.
Damn, you see him saying subscribe? You know what? I enjoyed this. It was a nice watch. And it's cool to see these small channels grow and stuff. And I mean, yeah, who knows? Maybe in a few years' time, this will be the next. I don't know what channels, big geography channels, but it could be up there. These types of videos and stuff. I always enjoy this, and when people find them, I feel like they enjoy them too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully enjoyed. And until next time, like, subscribe. Peace.